Well, hello everybody, and I'm on another adventure in the desert. This is a really weird one. Somebody's been dumping trash out here. Look at this crap. Just disgusting. Although I do see some Romex cable over there that I might be able to use, so I'll help clean up a little bit of it. Whoa. These winds are murder. Excuse me as I get myself out of here. I've been out this way years ago, and I just noticed they got red stickers. Everything on the left side of the road is closed to any type of motor vehicle. Yeah, let's see. This looks like some 12.2. It's not much, but all these little pieces come in handy sometimes. So, rat traps, poop paper, just disgusting. Totally disgusting. These oil bottles are full of oil. I may come back for those at another time, and I can use those and burn them up in my waste oil burner. All right, throw that in there, and let's get back on the road again. On the road again. Oh man, the winds are ridiculous. 30 to 40 miles an hour every day for a week now. It's just ridiculous. Well, not completely a week. I did have one day in between where I actually got some work done in the garden. But let's move on up the road. Now, the reason I'm going this way is because I was hunkered down today and I was getting bored, and I logged into Google Earth, and I started looking around Google Earth, and over on that mountain right over there, I saw what looked to be like two old horizontal mines going into the side of it. So on Google Earth, I couldn't tell how many available roads went to it, but I did see that this one got up pretty close to it. So I decided I was going to try this one out and see if I could get anywhere near it. Oops, sorry, I didn't put my safety belt on. But I may stop up here and do that. But everything to the right of me is marked no motor vehicles. So until those red stickers right there cease and desist, well, it looks like they might end right there. Okay, so they end there. That's the last one I see. Then I can make a right at the next available road. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get my seatbelt on here without cutting the video off. Give me a second here. And just looking down that way, and there's a bunch of trash here. It looks like there's some more down the road a little ways. I may check that out on the way back. All right, let's get on the road again. Desert adventures, aren't they fun? Now, one of the things I do have to mention is, in my last desert adventure, I showed you I was on a ridge with a bunch of broken rock, and I said I like to check that area out with my metal detector sometime. Well, I did a little bit of checking there and didn't ring up much more than a bunch of 22 caliber bullet casings. But what I did find out was I was right on the other side of that mountain. And I was looking at that mountain in the opposite direction that I'm traveling right now, saying, I'd sure like to get up there. Well, there's another red sticker there. That's in a stream bed. Oh, jackrabbit. Big old jackrabbit. Yeah. All right, so I just washed the windshield with the windshield washers so we could look out a little clearer, because we had a little sprinkle yesterday that all it did was put water spots on my windshield and all my solar panels. They were calling for rain, but it never got here. All right, let's see what we got coming up here. Well, looks like some kind of a metal post here. And another red sticker. Oh, it may not be accessible. Had to switch hands, my arm was getting tired. I see another red sticker up ahead too. Somebody dumped a bucket over here. Yeah. Well, unless they find a road off to the right that doesn't have a red sticker on it, I'm not going to be able to head over to that mountain, because I'm not like all these other idiots who just ignore the law. The red sticker says no motor vehicles on this direction. I don't go that direction. So here we go. Let's see what that one says. Well, that one's been there for a long time. Everything's worn off of it. But it says no Jeeps, no dirt bikes, and no quads. And a while back, I remembered seeing about 8 or 10 pickup trucks traveling up this road, and I always wondered what they were going after, or what they were looking for. But, yeah, those are the hills that I pointed out where the mining company has a claim. Well, what do we got up here? We got a little jog in the road. Yeah, I see some more stickers up here. Oh, so this one says it's got a route marker. So let me get up a little closer and look at it. I think it's too small for me. Well, maybe not. Let's give it a try. It's marked as an off-road route. So we'll check it out for a little ways. Yeah, somebody lost the front end of their vehicle over there. This is the direction I want to be headed. It's getting warm in here, but open the vent. Don't want to open windows. It's as windy as it is out there. I'll just dust the whole inside of this van. Well, there's a stream bed running down here. Gets larger down that way. Let's keep on going. You guys get to look around the desert as I drive here. And every now and then I gotta take the phone out from in front of my face so I can see where I'm going. Another stream bed here. Dry stream bed. Oh, there's another one coming up ahead. This one looks like it's full of rocks. That one might be something to check out. It's got caliche in the bottom of it, so that's as good as bedrock. As you can see right here, the white part is caliche, and caliche is desert concrete, naturally made. It looks like there's a campfire right here in the middle of the road. I'm going to avoid that because although I want a metal detect around it sometime, but I got to avoid that because people bring out boards with nails in them to light for their campfire, and I don't need to pick up any nails while I'm out here. Of course, I always carry a can of Fix-A-Flat with me just in case. Mechanics and tire people hate when you use that Fix-A-Flat stuff. It actually has a corrosive in it that eats up the inside of your rims, especially aluminum and magnesium rims. Well, nice little rock field here. Switch hands again. That arm's getting tired. I gotta get myself a little mount to put up here to hold the camera while I'm traveling through here. But if I'm not holding it, it would be rocking as much as the van is. It looks like I'm getting really into some off-road stuff here. Got a nice stream bed here. What do we got here in the front? Right. Oh, an old TV set. Some people just don't have any screw. Sorry about that. I hit the button while I was driving and shut the video off, but I turned it right back on. Alright, we got another sand trap here, but it's a short one. Oh, man. Okay, so the area I actually want to get to. Okay, I got a little add-on here. I turned around up ahead because it was going further and further away from my destination. So I'm going back to look for another road that heads in that direction. And while I was coming back up the road, I spotted something over here, excuse the wind, and I want to go over and see what it is. Oh, it's right there. What is that, a petrified mushroom or what? Well, somebody's marker of some kind. Okay. A couple of stacked rocks on top of each other, and then there's a couple more right over here. Excuse the wind, I didn't bring my wind-resistant microphone with me. And, yeah, look. Some interesting rocks right here. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is interesting stuff. Oh, look at that piece of quartz right there. Yeah, there's a vein running right through here. Maybe that's why somebody marked this area. Interesting. I've turned my back on the wind. Give you guys a break. I'm sure that was making a hell of a racket. Yeah, somebody's been stacking rocks out here. Marking something. Look at that piece of jasper. Yeah, jasper. Or jaspar. It's an interesting piece there. I will stack it. There's a lot of interesting rocks in this little rock field here. Of course, gotta really pay attention to wiggle sticks out here. Those of you who don't know what a wiggle stick is, it has a little rattle on one end and two big fangs on the other. And it looks like a stick until it starts wiggling. Yeah, this little rock field might be something to check out in the future. I will mark it on my phone so I can get back here. In the meantime, let's get back on the road, because I don't have all day. Time is passing quickly. There's a big compound over there. I'll have to check that out. All right, and a big one way on the other side of the highway down there too. All right, I'm going to pause. All right, everybody, I'm back moving again, but I had to stop right here and just to show you this. Right out here in this little field of old stream bed right here and rock field, it's full of trumpet plants. Those reddish colored units without the leaves on them, those are trumpet plants. Let me see if I can zoom in. Huh. Why is it not letting me zoom in any more than one by on it? But anyway, yeah, those little red plants out there, those are all trumpet plants. And the old timers used to look for trumpet plants. It was a good sign that they were in an area that might produce gold. Now, it doesn't definitely say you're going to find gold in that area, but it's a good indicator according to them. All right, back on pause. All right, everybody, I made another stop here. I saw this pole marker here and thought it might be a claim marker, so I came out to check it out. If it was, whatever was attached to it is long gone. But jackrabbit hole doesn't look like it's been used. The rock's not disturbed around it. Things are really nasty out here, so I'm going to go see if there's another route in. The area I'm looking for is right there. Right where you see that gray section coming down the side of the hill there. And this is how close I am to it. But it looks like it would take a quad or a side-by to get up there from here. Now, when I looked at it on Google Earth, I noticed that there was roads that run up behind it, and then you can just come down the slope to it, walk down the slope. So I'm going to go see if there's one of those, and I'll get back to you. All right, everybody, I'm back again. I'm up here on the top of the mountain, and this is really off-road up here. There's no road up here, but I had to get up high so I could see around, and I can see for miles and miles and miles up here. Now, I would be outside to show you all of this, but the winds are really gusty up here. Yeah, I can barely stand still with the winds blowing. Now, it doesn't look much with the bushes, but trust me, when I step out there, it is really kicking butt. Now, there's a lot of land that way. Really a lot of land. Now, just real quick before I cut this one off, I'm going to, well, the place I'm looking for is right on the other side of this hill. And there, I don't see any roads actually in this area that go over that way. So it would take a 4x4, a definite off-road vehicle, to climb these hills and get over the top. Now, there's a lot of rock outcrops here, and that's pretty interesting. Let me move forward here and turn around, and I'll show you down there. A lot of desert. A lot of desert. So anyway, I'm going to get myself out of here and head back home because it's 3:30 now and the dogs have to eat. I'll close this off when I get down to the compound. Alright, everybody, I'm back to finalize this whole system. These are some rocks I picked up along the way. Look at that jasper with a bunch of iron mixed in with it, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I brought it back. You can see where the sulfides have eaten holes right in it. Then I found some casings, and I found some 22s unfired, and they're in really good shape. I can use those because I do have a couple of 22s. Here's another big old piece of jasper, and it does have some iron in it and some nice red colors, so I grabbed that. It's real heavy too. And then this I picked up because this is caliche. This is natural desert concrete. This is how it looks when it's dry. Okay, and this is made by calcium chlorides and stuff like that, all mixing together with some water and then solidifying into concrete. Well, this one looked pretty interesting with the sulfides that have been eaten out on the edges here. So I figured I'd take it back and give it a scan and see what comes up on it. And of course some cans I picked up, so, and that piece of wire. So I did get pretty close to the area that I wanted to get to, but didn't get actually to it from either side. So there'll be more investigating to do on that. I had to get back because of the dogs and puppies all had to eat, and they've all had their food now, so they're all set and happy. And the chickens have been fed. The only one that on the compound that hasn't been fed is me. And tonight is spaghetti and meatball night. So I'm going to get inside and get to it. Now, I did go in the garden a little earlier today, and the winds were so strong on that new tarp I put one of the 2x4s on the far end that goes across, it snapped it right in half, right in the center. I'll try to get that on a picture next time I go down that way, but this video is going to be long enough as it is. Let's close off this adventure with another little joke for you. All right, so I heard that a very large sinkhole suddenly appeared just outside of the local police station. The detectives are looking into it. Oh, all right. Thanks for joining me. G Bear signing off. Hey, hello everybody. And I'm sorry I didn't post yesterday. It was windy as can be, and it is again today. The weirdest thing was the silence woke me up in the early morning hours, and there was absolutely no wind blowing. That's the exact opposite of what's normal out here. Normally, the winds will not blow during the day and then pick up in the afternoon and go through the night. And that's what makes sleeping in the summer so nice and comfortable, because the winds blowing with the windows open are like air conditioning. But last night it just got really calm and quiet, and I woke up saying something's not right. Then I realized there was no wind sounds, but there are right now. I just picked up this package at the post office. I have no clue what it is. There's the only return address on it is Amazon Fulfillment Services. So I don't know who sent this to me or what it is, but we're going to open it up and find out. So, got my knife out, and we'll cut it across here. Well, we thought we cut it across there. And we'll stretch it open. It looks like there's two of whatever it is. Oh, sorry about that. Here we go. Sounds like something loose in there. Something loose in there too. Well, let's find out. Says it's made in China. Oh, I'll bet I know who this came from. Thank you, Tony. These are cutoff switches for my solar. I'll be using those so that I can cut off that extra solar power. Oh, this one looks like it might be well, I don't know. I'll have to see if they're damaged. The bottom cap on that one was almost off. Let's see about this one. Excuse me while I pull this out. All right. Get your dirty minds back in order. Oh, there's some nuts loose that were in there. Looks like they broke through the bag. So that's what the rattling was. That one sounds the same. But again, the caps weren't snapped into place, but it looks like that's what the bolts are for. All right, I guess you have to pull the bottom off to see where the connections go on these. So these are battery disconnects, but I don't see why they won't work on the solar. Although normally on the solar we use the breaker type. So I like 100 amp or 200 amp. And if there's an overpowering, it'll cut it off before it blows up your meters and stuff like that. But thank you, Tony. I'll get use out of these.